They can, but they can't do it by themselves, right? We need to see people like Ursula von der Leyen. We need to see Hillary Clinton. We need to see Jacinda Ardern. We need to see Sana Moran or Kamala Harris, all these women leaders making condemnations. I think that will be very impactful. That's going to corner the Taliban, but we're seeing none of it, right? I expect to see condemnations from Human Rights Watch, but we need to see it from other actors, and we're not seeing it. And and that's what's empowering the Taliban. Okay, we're going to do all these things and we're going to get away with it and nobody's going to say anything. The world is going to be silent. And that's been the case. And that's what's, making them feel that they can do all of these things.
لأشرح أكثر ما عنيته بسؤالي مثلا أن تتيح دروسا على الإنترنت كبديل للجامعات والمدارس المغلقة، هذا إن وصلت الفتيات إلى الإنترنت في هذا البلد الفقير.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about online education and getting different universities and institutions to provide online education. But I think it's important to understand that online education can never be an alternative to institutionalized education on the ground. Internet access is a luxury for many families in Afghanistan. It's not realistic. Even when I was working at the American University, the bandwidth was very, very weak and poor. So that's really not a viable alternative for most Afghan women. And even if it was a very viable alternative, it cannot replace a system of formal education within the country. And that's what that's. I mean, it can be an emergency alternative, but nothing long term or permanent. But other organizations can provide more scholarships to Afghan women, so they're not deprived of an education. Helping increasing the number of scholarships for Afghan women, and in the meantime, putting pressure on the Taliban. So that's what I see, but I don't see online education as a very viable alternative for many people.